Hi everyone, welcome to another Simon Says Stamp haul video. Well, it's kind of like going to be a part one of two because I have two boxes coming, and because one box had all the pre-order stuff for Lawn Fawn in it, they were really super sweet and sent the first box that was full early, so I didn't have to wait for everything to be released before I got some of my goodies. So I was really excited about that. And before I get started, I want to say a big thank you to all the super sweet comments that are left on my videos. They are so very nice and I love hearing them. I know I get a little bit long-winded at times, but I really like to say why I bought things and what I intend to do with them, and as much just to put it out there for everyone else, but as much to me. I sometimes look at it when I have no inspiration and I can look back on these videos and say, oh, that's what I was going to do with that stamp set. Oh, I'm going to do that. So thank you very much for all the super sweet comments. Okay, so to get started, I'll start off with some inks and get into the exciting stampy stuff later, or the stamps. I got the Ranger Wendy Vecchi archival ink in the watering can. I really wanted a gray ink to stamp images with so I can watercolor, just to have that slightly softer look than the black. So I might have even hopefully one day they come out with even lighter gray, because I think that would be super sweet for like baby cards and things like that. But for now, they've got this really nice medium gray, and the watering can seems to be like a really neutral gray, so I'm really hoping to get that really nice softer effect but still have an outline image. So I just wanted to get that to add to my collection. Plus, when I did my swatch that I use a solid stamp for, and I did an archival ink that I had for ages that I didn't even use for stamping, I thought I'll just do a swatch for that as well. I was really impressed on how these stamped with a solid clear stamp. So I was really impressed by the coverage and how nice and full it was. So I might even buy some colors in this just to do normal stamping with later on. I was really impressed with how smooth the ink came at the end. Okay, so that's that. And then I got two distress ink pads. I got the Aged Mahogany and the Crushed Olive. These are the last two green and reds to add to my collection. And I just want to get these before Christmas so I can do some extra shading. I think the Aged Mahogany will be really nice to get some deep red shading in you know, whatever I come up with. So I'm thinking like baubles and those sorts of things. I want to do some, and just to distress around the edges and even when watercoloring. So I've got a couple more options for greens. And this olive green, it's kind of just, I've got like the grass green and all that sort of stuff, but this one will look really nice with like ferns, and I'm thinking like the wreaths. So I want to use some lighter and then mix it with a few darker colors as well. So that's why I want to get these. I think I've only got like a couple, maybe 3 more ink pads to add to my collection. So I'm nearly there. Woohoo! I'm just gonna have to get them one day, just to say I've got the whole collection, I think. Okay, so then I got some stuff from Pretty Pink Posh. I've seen all these amazing cards with their sequins, and so these are the Sparkling Clear. So I got the 6mm and the 4mm. Apparently there's an 8mm as well, and I might get that, but for now I just got the 2 sizes. And the reason I got these clear ones is that they seem to go with every card, and they match whatever other sequins you've already got, and you can throw them into the mix for anything. So I just liked how versatile they were. They're shiny, and you can add them to a project and not spend so much time, you know, matching colors and oh, that color doesn't look good. So these ones will just match everything. So I really like that. So I got these two. I think they're only $4 a packet, and there's like, I know it looks like a small packet, but there's going to be like 1,000 little sequins in here just because they're so fine, and there'll be even more of the little ones. So it's really good money. And then I got this. It's a Sakura Glaze pen. Now, one of the ladies on the design team for Lawn Fawn, she uses these pens all the time to add the little dot details when coloring after coloring. And I tried that with my Uniball Signo broad pen, but it just was almost impossible to get like just a nice dot, whereas it does really nice lines with the Signo broad, but it didn't give me that just nice dot, and I was really struggling to get small dots, and they're getting too big. And so I just thought I would get the ones that she uses to get the really nice effect, and they leave slightly a raised feel as well and a glossy look to it. So really excited about this. I also want to get the black ones, but they're out of stock at the moment, but I want to use the black for like the eyes and the nose of critters and everything when coloring. Okay, so then some more coloring things to add to my collection of coloring pencils, because I'm having a lot of fun coloring with them, especially for just a smooth, soft look. So depending on, you know, what I feel like when I'm coloring, if I, you know, want to do something other than watercolors for once, I'm really enjoying these with the Gamsel. So I got the nature one, and I got it because it's got all the, it's really got some gorgeous like teals and greens, browns, and a few grays as well, and a few oranges. So really like more nature colors, and because I do so many cards that have like a scene on it, or a critter with a scene, you know, for grasses and trees and stuff like that, I was really missing the range of greens and browns. So really, really excited. I think this is going to be my most favorite color here. It's just this gorgeous, gorgeous minty color. Oh, can't wait to try it out. So I got this one. I think this is, I don't know. I won't commit to saying I'll not buy any more, but for now I think this will be more than enough for my collection to do what I want to do with it. I know there's like a cool one with lots of blues in it, and there's also a floral one with lots of reds and pinks and stuff. But I think I've got enough in the essential pack and the primary pack to cover those colors. So this will be really fun. Next up, I'm going to continue with the coloring. I went for this Loewen, L-O-E-W Cornell Simply Art Pack. It's got 36 color cakes, and it's a watercolor color set. It was only $7, and I know it's not like the best quality or anything like that, and I've got great quality ones with my Peerlesses and everything else, but there were some really nice pastels in it that I didn't have any other colors, and considering it was only $7, I'm like, well, you know, it's nearly the same price as a distress ink pad, so just get this, and then I can get all my nice pastel-y colors, and it won't really cost too much. So that's why I got this. So it's nice and compact too, like it's not too bad. It's nice and thin, it should be pretty easy to store, and for the price of it I was really happy to spend the money on it just to get those extra pastel-y type colors. Okay, next I got this, and I'm really super excited about it. It's the envelope punch board by We Are Memory Keepers, and I am really happy to have this. I mean, I've got another board, like an old system that did it, but I actually got a chance to see an envelope in person that was made by this board, and it looked really, really smart. So I was really impressed with the quality of it. Also, like just how easy it is. I mean, I won't have to get out scissors and cut out the corners and all these sorts of little things that would take up so much time. So maybe now that I have this and I'm saving time, I might actually have time to decorate my envelopes, not just do them. And yeah, so I'm really excited to have this. I'm kind of kicking myself I didn't buy it earlier, because it's only $20 and a normal stamp set is around $15. So for extra $5, I could have been making envelopes really easily, and it would have been so much nicer. So, but I've got it now, and I'm really excited. I know on Jennifer Maguire's blog too, I've seen probably 6 months ago or more, she had a video on these, and also a tutorial on how to also make those box, like an actual box or box envelopes. So I'm gonna have to look that up again and get the measurements that she had done for that, so that I can still do my box envelopes for like my thicker cards that I want to send. So yes, very excited about this one. Next up, I have some, well, this is just Vellum, so it's not that exciting. It's not in the best of wrapping, it's just in this little flimsy thingy, but it came perfectly safe, so that was awesome. And this is just a 20-pound Vellum. I have some really old stuff that's kind of colored, and I ran out of white stuff, and I really want to do more layering with Vellum, so I bought this pack. The last few times they've always seemed to be sold out. I was going to get 2 packs of this, but they only had 1 left in stock, so I was thankful that I got at least just this 1 pack. So I'm going to try this one out. If I really like it, I may think about getting the thicker one, but I think just for layering cards, this thin stuff will be enough, because you can see through it to the behind the layer. It'd be really cool to like have something in behind, like your trees or landscape, or like make this like the snow ground, and you could have little critters or things peeking out of it or the clouds behind. I just think it looks really neat to layer this. So it's something I've seen on some cards and I really want to try myself. And yeah, so I've got the thin ones. And I think I'll like it. I know that there's the thicker ones, but I'm not too sure if they would be too thick for what I want to do. So, but I'm definitely going to give this a big workout and have lots of fun with that one. Aside from that, I have lots of goodies here. Oh, let's just do this one first. So I got Lawn Fawn's Let's Polka pad. This is just like their essential pad, and it's got like the, I haven't opened it up yet, but it's got basically these gorgeous colors, and there's small dots, the big dots, and hearts and stripes. So, sorry, it's one-sided paper, and I don't think I can get into this very easily. Okay, I got some scissors and I opened it up. Sorry about that, I should have been more organized. Okay, so this is the paper pad, and it's got these gorgeous teals and these really nice grays, and that's the stripe. And then, like, they've got a stripe in every color, and then they've got the hearts, and a beautiful yellow, and this gorgeous pinks, and more grays. So it's really, really nice pad. And like the green, of course, can be grass, the blue, sky, you know, all that sort of thing. You can use that to create your scenes. But I really just wanted a neutral pack with just simple patterns on it, just for backgrounds and that sort of thing, and maybe some paper piercing because it's such beautiful colors and they're really summery. So I've been seeing heaps of cards made with these, and I really just wanted to pick up this pad. It's been out of stock for ages, or at least whenever I go in to put an order. So I got this one. I think I'm very proud of myself because I haven't bought a paper pad in quite a few orders now, and I've limited myself to just one. I do have quite the collection now, and I really need to start using them, so that's where that's coming from. Okay, so I got some gorgeous stamps as well. I'll do this one first. So I got this one from Tim Holtz collection, the Stampers Anonymous, and it is called Handwritten Holidays #2. And I really, really just love the font. And I mean, I finally got a stamp set that says Noel. I've been looking for a really nice one for ages, and I've got one now. And I love the other sentiments like Let It Snow, Walking in a Winter Wonderland, 'Tis the Season, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, All is Calm, All is Bright, and Happy Holidays. So I think these, and they're sort of not such a girly font, which is really nice for if you want to send a card to, you know, a guy or anything like that. At this time, it's just a little bit not so girly. It can be very masculine, but you can still use it on a girly card. I really want to do some gold embossing with all this, and try out all my embossing patterns with these, because I think they'll look really stunning embossed on a card. So I'm really excited to have this, and considering I need to start making some Christmas cards soon, very, very excited. So that's that one. Oh, and I should show you the back. It's got the red rubber, and it's already mounted on the cling foam, so it's already ready to go for you. So yeah, and it's really, really nice quality. It's on a little plastic sheet too that would fit in one of his Tim Holtz binders, but I don't really use that, so I'll probably just pull them off and move it into my system. Yeah, but very, very cool. So happy with that. And then I got this one. Now this is kind of like just a spur of the moment, like the images, wasn't sure quite what I was getting into, but thought, oh, what the hell, I'll get it. And I'm really, really impressed with this. It's from, I was going to show you compared to, like, this is a normal stamp set. So it's quite a bit wider, and on the back as well. So it's quite like, I was really, really impressed. I was quite shocked. It's from October Afternoon, and it's called Silent Night, or sorry, it's from their Silent Night collection. It's called Donnie and Blitz. And I love that these reindeer look like those old vintage gift tags that you used to get when I was a kid, and I'm just in love with it. And I thought I was just paying, like, it was 15 bucks for the stamp set, and it's a red rubber stamp set that is a normal size, so that's really awesome to begin with. But I thought I was just getting these images, and then when I actually got it and flipped it over, I was shocked to find that there's more images in the actual stamp than's on the front. So you got this cute little SC like present, and there's a nice little sentiment here that says, Mr. S. Claus, and then his address. And there's a couple more, like there's little holly. Yeah, so I was really impressed that A, I got bonus stamps. 2, they're on red rubber, pre-mounted, and super deeply, like really deeply etched. So these are going to be awesome. And the images are fabulous. Like this bird and this bunny, like they're not even Christmas related. You're going to talk about Easter or any other type of card. So that's awesome there. And I just love the deer. So you got one with the wreath, and then you got one with the bow. So that can be, I mean, Christmas is mainly reindeer, but you can still use this for really cute girly cards like little fawns and baby cards and things like that. So I really like that. You've got the nice standard wreath, the pine cone, and like I said, there's that little bit of holly there. And you've got season's greetings, and oh, there's an extra little winter wonderland. There's an extra little sentiment as well. So I'm really super excited about this stamp set. It's going to be lots of fun to play with, and it was kind of a surprise that there's bonus stamps. So yeah, I haven't used it yet, but I was really impressed, so I might actually look at some other October afternoon stamp sets and see if there's anything else I like. Aside from that, I also got this one from Gorgeous. Now, I just love these Gorgeous stamp sets. That's the actual brand name. This one is called the Runaway. So, and it's got like a picture of what's actually included. And I just love horses to begin with. And it's really hard to find a stamp set that is got a really nice image. And I mean, the packaging of this is stunning. But then, like, you get a really gorgeous, like I can't believe they have a stamp set and they printed on the back in color. Like, that's quite, you know, luxurious, really. But it's all red rubber now, like the old ones. When I first found this brand, they were all in gray rubber. So now they're in red, deeply etched up rubber. And you get so many great accessories to it, like these cute little flowers. And they can be star flowers, or they can be hanging from a cloud as well. I like that. And this horse can either be sort of rearing, or this way it looks like it's running. So you've got a couple of options there as well. And then you've got this gorgeous banner here, and like there's 1,000,001 clear stamp sets that you could bend to fit into that banner. You've got 2 cute little hearts, and then you've got some French motifs as well. So I think this was really, really good. I think it was $8 for the stamp set, so I'm really impressed with the cost of it and the actual quality and the image. Like, there's so much detail. Like, look at that saddle pad. There's all these little dots, and in her dress and in the bridle, like there's so much, and the, you know, mane and tail of the horse and the girl. Like, it's really, really nice, and I cannot wait. I really want to just watercolor this. Yeah, I have a card share to show you a different one that I liked, and I'd like to do something similar to this, so I'll show you that at the end. But super, super excited to see this. They've got like a few other ones at Simon Says Stamp that were, I think they're so popular right now, so there's a few that were out of stock. I've got a couple more that I'd like to get eventually. And these are actually bigger than like the original ones that they first released. Like, the actual, I've compared them with my older ones. They're just a slightly bigger scale than what they used to be too. So that's really cool. So that's